Alright boys, we are back with our week 3 matchup, but last week we weren't able to dominate Wisconsin, ended up winning 42-3. Brandon Spikes had 4.5 sacks in that game, we had 6 total turnovers, and the defense was just dominant. And as you guys can see boys, Brandon Spikes, defensive player of the week in the entire nation. 5 total tackles for loss, 7 total tackles, and then also those 4.5 sacks. Now, our Week 3 matchup is going to be against Boise State. If you guys know the Statue of Liberty play, you know, the early 2000 Boise teams were so good. Now, I'm not actually sure what year of Boise State we are playing right here, but I do know that Kellen Moore is their quarterback. I want to say it's either 06 or 09. I can't remember off the top of my head. And one of their legends is actually DeMarcus Lawrence as well. Probably one of the best defensive players that they've had at their school. And then on top of that, they do have Doug Martin at running back too. Now, I don't really know many players on the roster. The only player I really know of is George Iloka. If you guys know of him, I think he was with the Cowboys, he was with the Bengals, he kind of bounced around the league. He is just a dog, right? He was on so many of our Madden teams, 6'3", 226 pounds. You know, he was just one of those like big safeties that were just really good to use. I'll scroll down the roster a little bit further just so you guys can check it out. As I said, I'm not really recognizing a ton here. I'll quickly do a check on their speed rating. I tell you what, they got some fast receivers here. The team looks okay, right? They actually have this other running back too, Jeremy Avery. I think this guy had to have played on the team because I believe Doug Martin is his legend. I don't think Doug Martin was on this Boise State team. I could be wrong though. I thought he was like 2012 was Doug Martin. But you guys can see the team right here is a solid team. We are going to be in the Buffalo offense for this game, and this is also our first away game in this dynasty. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the game. Real quick, boys, if you guys are a Madden or a CFB player and want to have more fun on the game and win more, throw touchdowns like these, and then also bag the most annoying of offenses, make sure you guys check out civil.gg where I just dropped my tournament winning CFB 25 scheme. We recently did a survey that said 99.2% of players that sign up win more games. Make sure you guys use code Dcroft to save you 30% off at the checkout. Link is in the top of the description and you'll get instant access to all of the schemes on the website. Alright boys, we are going to be starting on offense in this game. And if you guys know anything about home field advantage in these dynasties, you guys will know how important it is almost to just score quick and in almost like gimmick ways, right? You know, it's going to be very hard for me to consistently like pass the ball, especially in long down situations. So I have to make sure that this game I play super clean on offense. Alright boys, we're actually going to be handing the ball off right here to Jeff Demson. Man, he played a really good run defense. I've actually played this guy before. He's one of the better players actually within college football. I've had some hell games against this guy in college ultimate team before, and you guys can see already, Boise State is rocking. I'm just trying to put my tight end Aaron Hernandez on a streak right here. See if we're able to get anything off right here. Good defense by him. He looks like he is going to be in a lot of man coverage this game too, so I got to be mindful of that. All right, still in man coverage right here. He's running us a little bit of this engage blitz as well. As right there, wow, I think Aaron Hernandez, I think actually just completely ran the wrong route right there. Devo was able to take off for a good gain of 21 though. Like I said, I've played Dynasty before, right? This isn't the first time this year I've played Dynasty, and I don't think I've ever seen my guy just completely run the wrong route. I didn't even know that was a thing. Now, one thing I will say about this playbook has a lot of like very gimmicky things here where, you know, like Percy Harvin, for example. Oh my God, I thought he was gone. It's going to be very easy for me to call touch passes, just things to get the ball to my playmakers. And you guys can see it. I mean, I don't really know at what point like these stadium pulse things like really start to change. Hopefully it'll be soon though. We do have Cutter on our tight end and Aaron Hernandez. Didn't really get a great animation right there. Trying to get our hot routes off right here. Tebow's finally able to get them off. A little bit of a crazy, I feel like that. I know it can't be illegal contact, but I was kind of wishing we would be able to hit Aaron Hernandez underneath right there. All right, this is one of my favorite man-beating plays in Buffalo here. Gotta just hopefully have our man win, and he just gets caged right there. I think what I might need to end up doing is actually moving Percy Harvin into the slot in this game. Alright, one thing about this guy, especially playing him many times, he wants to establish the run game. He wants to run the ball a lot. Low drag underneath there. Able to hit him back. So 3rd and 1. I would almost guarantee that this is going to be a run right here. Ooh, looks okay. So he actually keeps it with Kellen Moore right there. We are able to blow it up. I can't believe what he was doing right there. He came out in like some super bizarre formation. I've never actually seen that formation this year. Good little whip route from him. You know what's crazy? I did actually have a hard flat from my outside DB right there, but sadly I just wasn't able to do anything. Oh, wow, man. I was going to say, we're going to need some big defensive stops in this game, and we were a half step away right there with Pierre Lewis making that play. All right, a little bit of a run there by him, and just nobody there for us. Might be a touch pass here. Yeah, I was going to say, this is normally a touch pass formation. Major Right gets close to it. Not able to make the play, but we were able to rally there. A little bit of an RPO from... Wow. I did not know that was a thing. A little bit. I actually had man on that side of the field, and I'd never seen an RPO thrown against man, but he was able to find a spot to throw and go up 7-0 here. All right, back on offense here, boys. We're going to have to get something going here. Can't have another drive like we did last drive, especially when you play against a runner. I don't want him to get control of this game. Now, we do have Aaron Hernandez on the corner right there. A little bit of a bad throw from Tebow, though. Good blitz from him right there. I'm going to look for my running back quick out of the backfield here. I think the way he's playing defense, he's going to be giving it up, and he does. But Tebow's just a little bit rattled right now, boys. He's just a little bit rattled. I'm trying to set up audibles or hot routes now, boys. It is tough. I know there's abilities and stuff that could potentially help me with this. Sadly, we just don't have any of these abilities currently on Tebow to be able to help with these hot routes. We are actually finally able to get all of our hot routes here. Gonna have my underneath route to Aaron Hernandez. He does also have sure hands and able to pick up a good chunk of yards right there. But still, this is rough right now. All right, big 4th down for us here, boys. Don't have... Wow. I was gonna say, I didn't really have anything open, and our offensive line just gave up instant pressure right there. All right, down 7 early, and we also don't get the ball at half here too. Now, these are 6-minute quarters, so we're going to have a decent amount of time to try to recover in these types of games, but we really just got to get something going on offense. As of right now, I kid you not, I've just really had nothing going for me on offense. All right, good oh my gosh, that was good defense by us. I can't believe he threw that. We got to get a stop down here. If we're not able to get a stop down here, it's gonna be a long game for us. We're gonna send my spy right there. Hold him in a game to 4. A little bit of a pitch play from him. He's gonna be, oh my gosh, 360. He actually got to the edge there too. All right, able to finally hold him onto. At least it's not a positive play for once. All right, we are containing him right here. Doesn't look like he has anything open. We are actually able to get some pressure right there, too. All right, good defense from us right there. We are actually able to get pressure right there. All right, we're able to hold him to 3. But we've just been off to a slow start. Now, just go get 7. We'll be chilling. We'll be fine. This is a good opponent. I know this is a good opponent, but I do feel like if I can just get him in some uncomfortable passing situations, that's where this team is really going to thrive. My secondary is insane. I have a really good blitz, pass rush, all that stuff. All right, we're going to go ahead and put the ball in Tebow's hands here, too. We're going to actually run a little bit of a quarterback power right here. I feel like I just have to get something going. I feel like up until this point, I really haven't had really just anything going. As right there, I mean, Tebow does break the first player right there, but not able to get anything after that. Have Jeff Demps in the flat right there. Man, I feel like he's just running 2-man under, and I feel like we're just not really able to beat anything like fast over the top, I think is the biggest thing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a very basic play that I like here too. This is one of my favorite man beating plays here. I really just need, there it is. I need that route to win right there. But even then, boys, we're just getting, man, another just big 4th down for us here early. Wow, we have the flat in Aaron Hernandez, and I'm actually going to challenge this. I feel like this is a really big play in the game. I'm going to see if we did end up getting the first right there. Yeah, we're going to end up ruled short right there. We had the flat open. I think that's just Percy Harvin just not able to hold the block right there. I kid you not, boys. We've just been caged so far. There's really not much else I can even say. All right, he is passing, which is good for us. Not able to, Alright, this is a really good run defense. I'm not worried about him running the ball a ton. You know, 3-3 sack, linebacker blitz 0. One of my favorite run defenses in this game. Another run right here, actually. And again, you guys can see, right? Great run defense. And again, we need to hold them to 3 here. If we can hold them to 3 here, we're still going to be in a fine spot. Let's see, right? Alright, wow, just insane blitz right there. We were able to get home super fast. I think that's Carlos Dunlap off the edge. I kind of said this last time when I played Wisconsin, that I think when 2 really good players play, I think it's always going to be a defensive matchup. And kind of, again, first real test that I've had in this Dynasty, and it's just been defense non-stop in this game. Alright, another keeper with Tebow right here. See if we can get anything going. And actually, fine. I feel like the first time we have a little bit of room right there. Great blocking from the boys. Ooh, we might have had the fade right there. I probably should have tried the fade, especially with how difficult it's been to kind of get anything down the field. I think I might have had circle right there. Any read right there in terms of holding onto the ball for too long. Right there, we are going to have our Jeff Demps again. I was going to say, man, I feel like I need Jeff Demps to just break one of these. You're 99 speed. I have to have him get out at least one time. Again, we're going to have this little whip route right here. We're going to take our first time out here, too. All right, we should have our fade, and wow. All right, we are going to have Aaron Hernandez up the seam. I'm going to hold on to my timeout. I'm actually going to come out and spike right here. Right here, we are going to run a little bit of a touch pass. I was going to say, I feel like he's been giving up this touch pass. Get a great block right there. One more block, boys. Oh, my gosh. We're going to actually run a direct snap right here, too. Love direct. Oh, we were out of bounds. I did not realize we were out of bounds. I thought we were still inbounds. Run a direct snap right here. Jeff Demps. Okay, we're going to run turbo here, too. A little bit annoying, I will say, as we should have the dot at the back of the end zone nonetheless. But yeah, all of my audible is reset. So I actually have been I've been a little bit confused whenever I've been audibling from like formation to formation. All right, can't give it up anything big before half here. He's actually going to concede the half right here. Looks like he is just going to run the ball right here. Going to be down. Ooh, okay, he's going to go hurry up. Hold on. I got to make sure that I don't let anything crazy happen right here. He's actually going to try to get one more run off. Don't blame him. As long as I'm stopping the run, I feel like I'm going to be in a fine spot. Right there, he does hit the underneath route. That's fine with me, right? I need this guy passing. I feel like if I can get this guy passing, we're going to be in a good spot. Good switch stick from us, and wow, he actually still threw that. It was never going to be a pick, so I don't necessarily blame him, but I was a little bit surprised when he did throw that there. Great defense from us right there. Get him to a 4th and 13, and I'm telling you, man, I actually think he should punt here. I'm telling you, man, these defenses are so souped up that I honestly think punting is going to be a lot bigger of a meta than it's been in any gameplay you guys have seen. But it looks like he is going to go for it right here. He's setting up a lot of audibles right here. Hopefully we're able to get a 4-man pass rush to come home right here. Good initial defense from us right there, but I just completely whiffed on the switch stick right there. I will say, not to make excuses, but this blue field, I kind of despise it, honestly. I couldn't tell who I'd switch sticked onto. It just like messes with my eyes. It's the same with the Coastal Carolina one, if you guys know of that stadium. Really good defense from us right there. He ends up actually just throwing it away right there. Good defense from us, able to get a sack right there. is play action. We send Clowney on the heater. Okay, 4th and 33. This is going to be a punt. No shot. This isn't a punt. Typically, when somebody calls play action, they're like trying to pick up the loop. So when they're trying to pick up the loop, it's a little bit different variation of a blitz. Able to get home right there. And honestly, not the best of punts right here. And this is Jeff Demps, man. We need you, Jeff Demps. Come on, Demps. Oh my God, this is just the kicker. You have to outrun the kicker, right? Jeff Demps, man. Oh my gosh, that's probably one of the fastest football players ever right there. Ran a 4.2640, also an Olympian. I think he was a silver medalist. I'm not 100% sure about that. I know he was an Olympian at the minimum. It's actually kind of the formation he was having success in early in this game too. Looks like he's going to do a little bit of a wham block right there, and actually great blocking. That's one of the better runs he's had. 10 yards right there. We've been kind of, you guys can see, 10 rushes for 36 yards. He hasn't really had a ton in the run game, but able to get good pressure. Perfect. Good pick, man. Are we going to be able to house this too? Oh my gosh, those speed boosts. This is insane, boys. I mean, I feel like we have an insane offense, right? We've got Tebow, Aaron Hernandez. Who else have we got? We've got Jeff Demps, you know, Pouncey twins. Like, those are like 5 legit starters. And it's been the defense that's just taken over every single one of these games. See if he hikes. I thought he might be getting a false start right there. Sending more pressure right there. He has not liked this pressure, boys. He's been under a ton of pressure this game. Out route by him. Not the greatest swerve ever. Random little fact, by the way, boys. I just learned Kellen Moore is left-handed. You know, we spent so much time trying to get the authenticity of this league correct. I did not realize he was left-handed. I was sitting here and I was waiting for one of my comments to go, why is Kellen Moore left-handed? He was right-handed. I thought we must have just forgot to change him or something like that. But no, he was actually left-handed. I feel like I've watched this guy play. I don't know if I'm mixing him up with somebody else, but he is left-handed right there. Oh my God, they actually ruled that short. I would really consider taking a timeout on that. Okay, he's actually going to go to this. Yep. He went to the same play I went to earlier. Oh my God, he tried to pitch it. Oh my God, he tried to pitch it. Oh, you know what it was? He actually handed it off. And then, yeah, he did actually try to pitch it right there. Same play I actually ran earlier, too, that got stopped there. You guys can see that, you know, very similar plays being ran from both of us. And keeper from Tebow. Good stuff, Tebow. Now, I did take a big hit from George Iloka there. All right, we're in our direct snap formation, but this time it's going to be to Tebow. Man, I don't want to keep taking, like, these big hits with Tebow. Like, that's a little bit too crazy of a hit to take with Tebow right there, back-to-back plays. All right, every time I've ran this, by the way, he's basically super shifted his line the other way to play the run right. We're going to run a little bit of a counter, and there it is. Tebow running into the end zone. Able now to go up 28-13. Just an insane second half for us currently. Great defense from us right there. He's going to end up forcing it to throw away right down. I was going to say, it doesn't really feel like he has anything. The more I've played this guy in this game, I feel like he hasn't really had a ton open. A little bit of a whip route right there. Actually, that's kind of a similar play to what I've been running too. Nothing really open for him. Might have had the out route early. Maybe he was just tired. Good deal. I don't know who the slot cornerback is, but this slot cornerback has made some. I mean, is this his second pick 6 of the game? Please get out of there. Don't know, man. I don't think I took the greatest path ever right there. But yeah, that almost his second pick 6 of the game. Wandy Pierre-Louis. All right, he's in a little bit of a 3-4 odd right here. We're going to be giving Percy Harvin a touch right here. He's got Platt shifty here too. We're going to try cutting this upfield immediately. Are we going to get in? And we are. Percy Harvin. Good stuff, kid. A little bit of a run from him on first down. And that's kind of the thing about this game. It honestly, like, flipped so quickly for him. Not exaggerating, boys. I thought we were about to be upset. I thought I was about to, at the end of this game, play the Tebow promise speech about how no player will play harder in the country than him the rest of the year. I was ready to, like, show, like, post-game clips of, like, everybody sad in a locker room after the fact. But it's not like we've really played, like that dominant of a game, but... Ooh, man, he actually, that's the second time he's done that now, but he actually had a touchdown right there, too. If he If you saw his slot receiver was naked right there. I want to make sure that I just play good sound defense. Are there nothing really open? Ooh. We've done just enough in this game to honestly just kind of stick around more than anything else. Honestly, the biggest thing right now is I don't know what's up with him. Our red zone defense it's really been on clamps the past couple of weeks. We've not given up anything in the red zone, right? Great defense from us. That's going to be right at Joe Hayden right there. No fumble. Oh my gosh. I actually had a game like the other day where I got hit stick fumbled. Don't want to risk that happening again in this game. Alright, it looks like Stadium Pulse is also turned off right now. Thank God Stadium Pulse is turned off too. Able to hit our whip route right there. Nearing field goal range too. We're up 22 points. We are in a great spot in this game finally. In route. Oh, Tebow start. Oh my gosh. Percy again. Second touchdown of the day for Percy Harvin. Tebow's starting to deal. Ooh, run play right there. I was actually scared there. Ooh, that's Joe Hayden with platinum knockout right there. I thought we were actually about to get a crazy big hit right there. Really good play from him. Has an in route over the middle of the field. Honestly, I've been kind of waiting for him to play like this on offense again. I mean, this is a good offensive player. I think it might be because he hasn't been able to run the ball. He can be a lot more aggressive with adjustments. Ooh, again, like there it is. Like just another good play from him. We are able to get him in the red zone, and you know our red zone defense and how good it is. Ooh. Man, I thought we were going to be able to get some backside pursuit there. We weren't able to get anything. Touchdown him. I think it's what, 42-20 now? Are we out of there with Percy? Oh my gosh. We had George Iloka one-on-one. Alright, he can't really stop this touch pass, so we're calling the touch pass again. It's honestly just kind of fun to use Percy Harvin on these types of jet sweeps too. Oh my gosh, Percy? Inside? Outside? Oh my gosh, Percy Harvin. Have yourself a day, kid. Good defense from us right there. Wow, I think he was throwing a pick right there. I think Joe Hayden was about to be off to the races right there. A little route from him. That's not kind of what. Oh, Brandon Spikes? I was going to say that's one of the first really just good plays from him right there. But Brandon Spikes able to make a play for us. All right, we're going to give some more touches to Percy Harvin right here. Able to get the edge again. And look at Percy, man. I don't know why I just wasn't doing this from the very beginning of this game. Oh my gosh. Man, I switch kicked him so good right there. I didn't think he was going to throw the streak. He did end up throwing the streak there, though, sadly. One thing that I will mention to you boys, too, you might be asking yourself, why isn't he quitting out? Basically, we have a gentleman's agreement in this league to finish out every single game, right? No matter what happens in any of these games, even if I end up getting popped in one of these games, we have a gentleman's agreement to finish out the game. The only time that a game won't be finished out if both players just do agree to quit out of the game. But for me, honestly, I kind of just want to keep getting my stats up. I want to make this the craziest team ever in any Dynasty you guys have ever seen. And he knows that too, like... I've told everybody in the league, any game that I play, I just will not be quitting no matter what, no matter how ugly it is for me too. So do just keep that in mind when you guys are watching these gameplays. It's not like he's... Oh my gosh, I thought we were about to get another pick. It's not like he's doing anything that he isn't supposed to be doing. Also know how rankings really work, so I don't know if like he makes this a closer game at the end, if that like actually matters at the end of the year. Because this guy's actually played two really good opponents early on this year. Like he's probably played two of the best people in this league so far. Run defense, man. Check down from him right there. Oh my god, I just got put in a blender right there, boys. I tried to make a play on that. I just got put... You guys can see Joe Hayden. He just got put in a blender right there. Man, this run defense has just been insane this game. Gonna hit his check down right here. That time Joe Hayden is at least able to make a play, which is good for us, right? I don't really want to give up a ton of points. You know, already giving up 20 points does feel like a reasonable amount of points. Now, in comparison to where we could be at right now, I can't really complain a ton, but I do want to try just gonna stand right here for my own pride. Good stuff right there, Joe. All right, boys, we are going to finish this game off just on a couple of touch passes here. We're going to run one touch pass here, see if we can do anything crazy with Percy, but after that, we are just going to end up taking a knee. This guy is probably... Oh, my gosh, we're about to score again, aren't we? No shot. Did I get holding? And, boys, I think this is how we are going to end this game. Do I score? I think we got to score, boys. Actually, we'll be respectful. I like this guy. He's a great guy. We'll go ahead and just go down at the 2 right there. Go ahead and actually show you guys. Actually, I don't know. Let me know what you guys would do. If you guys are at this point in this video, let me know what you guys would do if you were in my spot. Would you guys be scoring right there? Would you guys just be going down? As I said, this guy's always been... And he actually... You know what? Just because he let me pause the game and set up my audibles and everything, we're going to go ahead and just take this down. Let's go ahead and get into the stats and see what we ended up finishing with this game. Alright, boys, and as you guys can see, Percy Harvin ended the day with 7 catches, 250 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Could have easily been 5 touchdowns, but we did just go down at the end right there. Passing wise, I mean, honestly, most of those were just touch passes, but Debo did end up having kind of a crazy day. Rushing wise, Jeff Demps, man, he had the punt return, right? But I kind of need to get him going a little bit more than I am at this point in the time. Defensive playmaker, excuse me, Wandy Pierre-Louis. 2 interceptions, really could have been 2 pick sixes too, but he's been a dog for us. Terrion Sanders, man, this was not a name I was really anticipating to see a ton, but kind of just like one of those days, everybody contributed on the defensive line. But with that being said, boys, I appreciate you guys all for tuning in again a ton, and I will see you guys all next time.